right, here's some examples for you. So you guys, before you even start these examples, these are straight out of the homework. Let's write the equations, okay? So y equals d plus a cosine. I'm going to write it in this way, okay? Well, it doesn't really matter, so I'll just write it this way. Bx minus c. And I'm also going to write the one for sine, which is a. Same thing, right? A sine bx minus c. All right, but you guys, remember, you could also write these as d plus a cosine b x minus c over b. Same thing with sine. A plus a sine b x minus c over b. You'll know when to use what, but I most like these because it tells me the phase shift right away. And it gives me the b right away too. Alright, so let's go here. And the question they want us to answer is, find the period and amplitude. Very easy. And they even give you the graph of them, okay? So, let's actually go through this. A is very easy. And you guys remember, amplitude is always your height. And height can't be negative. So whether this is a positive or a negative, it doesn't matter. Your amplitude is going to be 3 over 2. That means the height from the midline, like looks like the midline's here, this guy here and this guy, all these guys are 3 over 2. All right, now period. Period is very easy. It's 2 pi over b. That was the formula, right? So you guys, it's basically saying how many cycles exist within 2 pi. Remember the 2 pi, y equals sine 2 pi that I gave you? 2 pi over b. How many times does it exist? So we have to identify our b. So if you think about it, can't I write this as 3 over 2 cosine pi over 2x like this? So what's our b? Our b is, you're right, our b is pi over 2. Remember, peanut butter, right? So we found butter, pi over 2. So 2 pi over 2, which is going to equal 4. And that's our period. That means within 4 is our period, and it's complete. This is a cosine graph, so it starts at the maximum. In order for us to get from max to max, it finishes at 4. Its distance is 4. From here to here. From this max to max, it's 4. From this max to max, what about this min to min? Its distance is 4. All right? Let's go here. Let's do it the same way. Right? So we've got to find the amplitude of peanut butter, right? Remember, I always do this way. So amplitude is easy. It's 3. I know you thought it was negative, but it's actually positive 3 because that means the height from the midline to our max or min. A period? Well, we need our b first, right? So again, we can rewrite this guy too. We don't really need to, okay? I know, okay? But I like to write it this way. Here, b is 1/3. Our period is always going to be 2 pi over b. So what's b? It's 1/3. That means our period is going to be, you're right, 6 pi. That means this cycle, oh, you guys, also, it's a negative sign. That means it starts at the 0, but it goes down first. Earlier, it went up first, right? The example that we had. But that's the only thing that negative will tell us to do. The positive amplitude will tell us that it goes to the max, from 0 to max. But the negative will tell us it goes from 0 to min, okay? And that means it takes 1 cycle, it's going to complete in 6 pi. That's why this is 18.84, because that's 3 times pi. And it goes down, so it goes 0, min, 0, max, and then to 0. Or I'm sorry, mid, max, and then to mid, and that's 6 pi. All right, try to digest that. Okay, only 1 cycle in 6 pi, 1 period, okay? All right, now it says here, describe the relationship between the graphs f and g. So it went from here to here, so we're describing transformations again, just like we did a lot of in Algebra 2. From here to here, you guys, what happened? Looks like, okay, the 5 came about, and we had this guy, right? All right, notice those things, because it's very similar. And go back to our original equation. All right, try to write, and remember, put it in order matters, right, in the way you describe. First of all, it used to go like this, right? Okay? But now what is it going to do? It's going to go down first, huh? So you know it's been reflected by the x-axis, okay? Because you know it's going to go down first. It used to go to the max and then to 0, but now it's going to go to the min first, okay? It's going to start from the min and it's going to go back to the min. Now, how about here? The amplitude has changed, right? Amplitude, it used to be a 1, but now from the midline, it's going to add to 5. So it's amplitude, right? Stretch, I'm going to write stretch by factor of what? Factor of 5. we need to describe. Let's go from here to here. You try this one now. It's, again, a cosine graph, all right? But you remember how this affects it, right? The D is outside of their original Y values. That means it affects up and down. Everything that happens inside here affects left and right because it affects the X. All right, so from here to here, nothing changed from here to here, huh? Okay, so all it did was it went, you're right, it went down, -6. So if it went down, you guys, -6, down 6, I'm sorry, down 6. And that's why it's -6, right? Okay. Now, so that means the max and the min are affected, right? It used to be 1, and the midline changed. So midline changed. Okay, midline changed. It starts, that means this graph here, you guys, y equals -6 is your midline. But your amplitude is the same. Your amplitude is still 1. So if you were graphing this, I need you to label this as -5 and -7. To indicate that this graph actually starts from the max, huh? Because it's a positive, okay? So it starts from the max, it goes to min, it goes to mid, min, max, and that's your one cycle here. Okay? So you should be a better graph than that, okay? We'll learn how to better graph these later, but that's the general idea, okay? So amplitude is still 1 because that's the distance from here to here to here to here. All right, well, try these problems right now with your buddies around you, okay? All right, come back soon. Bye.